welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please do subscribe down below. My name is Adeola and I upload videos about Africa, travel and lifestyle. So if you're interested in videos on those topics, please do subscribe down below and join our community. So today is another fact about an African countries video. I really enjoy making these. Today we'll be diving into none other than Liberia. Now I'm going to ask you, what do you know about Liberia? Liberia isn't really a country that people think of when they think about the African continent, but Liberia has one of the most unique histories in the whole of Africa. So leave it in the comments down below just before we start what you know about Liberia. And I can't wait to get into this country, so let's go. So now let's start off with the geography of the country. Liberia is located in West Africa and it's a coastal country. So it's situated right beside the Atlantic Ocean. So the country neighbours Sierra Leone to the west, Guinea in the north, and Cote d'Ivoire or the Ivory Coast in the east. So the country is home to amazingly diverse landscapes from beaches all the way to rainforest. Now let's talk about the capital. The capital is known as Monrovia, which not only is the largest city in the country, but also it's known as the economic and the political capital of the country. So the country of Liberia itself was founded in the 1800s and it was a land given to free slaves in the Americas to settle in after they were emancipated from slavery. Monrovia was named after James Monroe, who was the 5th president of the United States, which means that Liberia was the only black state in Africa created by black people, never really subjugated to colonial rule. This means it's one of Africa's oldest republics and the country was created for free slaves. Now let's talk about the local currency. The local currency in the country is called the Liberian dollar, which is abbreviated to LRD. Now the official language in the country is English, but interestingly there are still over 30 other different languages spoken in the country. Some of the most commonly spoken language are Kumpele, Bassa and Grebo, and also Mandingo. These are languages that can be found all across the continent. So from other parts of West Africa like Senegal, the Gambia, and also in East Africa as well. So it's just a mixture of different cultures that were preserved through the slave trade and then brought back into the continent. So now let's talk about the religion in Liberia. So the majority of religious people in Liberia are Christians, predominantly being Protestant Christians, but there are also Catholics in Liberia also. The next most populous religion is Islam. So today, currently speaking, Liberia is just over 170 years old, making it one of the youngest countries in the world. The average resident of Liberia is 18 years old, meaning it has one of the world's youngest populations. The lack of smokers in this country might help. In fact, Liberia is one of the top 20 countries with the least smokers in the world. Now let's talk about the national animal in this country. The national animal is the African elephant. Elephants are considered the country's national symbol as they symbolize strength and endurance. Whilst you might not spot them in the country today, there are quite a lot in the national park and forests, such as Sapo National Park. The main exports in Liberia are rubber, iron and timber. They are also a key exporter of gold, diamonds and palm oil, though these ones are not as much as rubber, iron and timber. Now let's talk about some of the national dishes in the country. So following on from most West African countries, one of their most popular national dishes is jollof rice. Now if you don't know what jollof rice is, it's a delicious savory dish which is made out of rice, tomatoes, onions and a mix of spices. So if you are Liberian or if you've ever tasted Liberian jollof rice, please do let me know in the comments down below what you think of the rice and if you think it's better than its neighbours, Sierra Leone, the Gambia, Nigerian jollof rice, Ghanaian. Tell me below which country you think does the best jollof rice. Also, I will just say, if you haven't already, please do go to my website, adeafrica.com. I host a plethora of information there where you can find out more facts about different African countries. Now, last off, let's talk about the president. One of my favorite facts about this country is that its current president used to be a former footballer. His name is George Weah, and the country's national sport, as you can guess, is football. They have a very popular team which is called the Lone Star. So the former president actually played in top clubs like the AC Milan. And there you have it. That is Liberia in a nutshell. If you've learned any interesting facts, please do leave them down below. If you have any more interesting facts about Liberia, please also do leave them in the comment section down below. You can also check out my website adeafrica.com to know some of the top attractions in the country and to get more travel tips and travel advice. Thank you for watching the video. If you've liked it, please do like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.